Good afternoon. Let us discuss today's current affairs. Vice President to inaugurate first International Kala Mela. Vice President to inaugurate first International Kala Mela at Indira Gandhi National Center for Arts. At Indira Gandhi National Center for Arts, New Delhi. First International Kala Mela. Yesterday, February 4th, is Sri Lanka's Independence Day. February 4th is Sri Lanka's Independence Day and also World Cancer Day. Maharashtra to be set up. Maharashtra state is going to set up transgender board. Maharashtra state is going to set up transgender board with a fund of rupees 5 crores. With a fund of rupees 5 crores for their welfare. With a fund of rupees 5 crores for their welfare. India's first defense industrial corridor will link Chennai-Bengaluru through Coimbatore. First defense industrial corridor will link Chennai-Bengaluru through Coimbatore. Next, no diesel locomotives. No diesel locomotives in Delhi area. In Delhi area, there won't be diesel locomotives. Diesel locomotives. Japan has successfully launched. Japan has successfully launched the world's smallest satellite. Japan has successfully launched the world's smallest satellite carrying rocket. World's smallest satellite carrying rocket. 10 meters length, 50 centimeters diameter. Small rocket, small satellite carrying rocket was launched by Japan. 10 meters length, 50 centimeters diameter. 50 centimeters diameter. We have government is going to launch Kusum scheme. Government is going to launch Kusum, K-U-S-U-M, Kusum scheme to encourage farmers for solar farming. Solar farming. To encourage farmers for solar, using solar technology in farming, government is going to launch Kusum scheme. 1.4 lakh crores funding. For Kusum scheme, 1.4 lakh crores funding. Kusum means Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Uthan Mahabhiyan. Kisan Urja, 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 Suraksha Evam, Suraksha Evam, Uthan Mahabhiyan. Uthan Mahabhiyan. That is Kusum scheme for using solar technology in farming, agriculture. Next, India contributes $1 million to UN Development Partnership Fund. India contributes $1 million for UN Development Partnership Fund. Next, Shagun Portal, SHAGUN. Shagun Portal is launched by Ministry of Human Resource and Development. The aim of Shagun Portal is to capture and showcase innovations in elementary education sector by continuously monitoring Sarvasiksha Abhiyan. To continuously monitoring Sarvasiksha Abhiyan and innovations in elementary education, Shagun, S-H-A-G-U-N, Shagun Portal was launched in January 2017. You may get a glimpse question. Shagun Portal was launched in which field or to oversee which program? Sarvasiksha Abhiyan, innovations in elementary education. Sarvasiksha Abhiyan, innovations in elementary education. Shagun program was launched. Exercise Sambandh SAMBANDH. Exercise Sambandh to showcase Indian Navy's capabilities. Sambandh to showcase Indian Navy's capabilities to observers from 18 friendly countries. To observers from 18 friendly countries in the Indian Ocean region. Indian Navy is showing its capabilities through exercise Sambandh to 18 friendly countries in the Indian Ocean region. That is called exercise Sambandh. Remember this. Star mark question for this year prelims. Union Cabinet approved India's membership. The Union Cabinet approved India's membership for European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. Our Union Cabinet approved membership in European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. This will enhance India's international profile. And promote its economic interests. And also boost investments through EBRD, European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. Very important. European Bank for Reconstruction and Development is an international financial institution. It's an international financial institution established in the year 1991. And its headquarters are located at London. European Bank for Reconstruction and Development headquarters are located in London. And next, Amrut. We have an Amrut, Atal Mission for Urban Rejuvenation and Transformation. That Amrut is different from this Amrit. This is Amrit, 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 AMRIT. Affordable medicines and reliable implants for treatment. Affordable medicines and reliable implants for treatment. Under this 105 pharmacies have been set up. 105 pharmacies have been set up across 19 states. For providing medicines for diabetes. Cancer. For providing medicines for diabetes, cancer, and other diseases at affordable prices, at discounted prices. So what is Amrit? Affordable medicines and implanted equipments all will be given for treatment. This is called Amrit. And next, let us come to today's editorial. The editorial today is Limited Succor. This speaks about old age people in India. October 1st is the Old Age Day. It is not how you live in our sunrise years. It is that how you live in our twilight years that is important. To honor those who was with us forever and now who needs our help is our basic responsibility. For that reason, the recent budget have given many sops to the old age people. Income tax exemptions for their deposits. Earlier it was more, it is 10,000, now it is up to 50,000. If they get interest in their deposits, up to 10,000 income tax they got reduction. Now it went up to 50,000. That is one thing. Second thing, even for their insurance and healthcare things are more. But in rural old age people, for old age people who are in the rural areas, nothing much was given in this year budget. In fact, they need more help because after demographic dividend, at present we are in demographic dividend stage. We are going to enter into demographic deficit. where old age people will be more in the country. Unless India plan for their retirement, plan for their healthcare, plan for their basic minimum necessities, we cannot recoup with the old age people after 2035. By 2050, we are going to have more than 40 crores, around 40 crores old age people in India who cross 60-65 years. In this scenario, India needs effective policy framework. Already we have national old age policy, but we don't have proper action and implementation mechanism for old age problems in India. This was the editorial today. Next article is Crisis in Mali. Crisis in Mali. Mali is the capital of Maldives. Maldives is a SAARC country. Maldives is a member of SAARC. In Maldives, day before yesterday, the Supreme Court gave a judgment releasing the former president Nasheed, exonerating all liability. Now he can contest in the elections. Nasheed is very favorable to India. In fact, 4 years back, in Malay embassy, Indian embassy in Malay, we have given asylum to Nasheed when the then government wanted to arrest him. Mohammed Amin government, earlier Gayoom, now you know Nasheed have come out from the jail. So situation is very precarious in Mali, but you should understand a point. In Maldives, Maldives capital is Malay. You should understand a point here. The China factor in Maldives. The China factor in Maldives. Recently, it seems that Maldives have concluded an FTA with China, free trade agreement with China. It seems that Maldives have concluded an FTA with China, free trade agreement with China. The second thing is, recently, GMR airport issue, 2 years back. Maldives airport in Malay, the contract initially was given to GMR. Later on, the contract got cancelled and they gave the contract to China. This is also a cause of concern for India. So, any victory of Nasheed in future, if Nasheed becomes Maldives president, he might be favorable to India. When you think in the national interest, in our neighborhood, the leadership should be favorable to India. Otherwise, we need to face a challenge from the neighborhood. So, it is all the time good for India when a leader who is favorable to India comes to the political leadership. Next important article, if that door should shut now. If that door should shut now. The article is written by Gopalakrishna Gandhi. Very beautiful article on asylum. India is a land of asylum. More than 20 lakh refugees stay in India. India have given its warm welcome with a warm heart to more than 20 lakh refugees. Chakma refugees, Tamilian refugees, Tibetan refugees, Dalai Lama to Taslima Nasreen. They have come to India. They have assimilated into the culture of India. Such was the Indian welcome to them. But now, 2 days back, while submitting his arguments in a petition, our additional Solicitor General said, India cannot be a refugee capital. India cannot be a refugee capital. We cannot afford that. Gopalakrishna Gandhi is strongly objecting the word we here. We is a very official word. How can you say that whole India is against allowing Rohingyas? After all, Rohingyas are also humans and they are facing serious human rights problems throughout their life, and now in Myanmar and Bangladesh. The thing is, yes, Indian cabinet decided to deport 40,000 Rohingyas living in India. Exact number, it might be more than that. Phase by phase deportation, ensuring their human rights is very important rather than sudden decisions. Phase by phase deportation, ensuring their human values, human rights is very important. This is the gist of the article, and India needs a proper refugee policy also. Next article is Green Shoots of Renewal. Rahul Gandhi took presidentship for INC, Indian National Congress, and Indian National Congress won by-elections in Rajasthan. At least there is a proverb, beginner's luck. There is a saying, beginner's luck. Whenever somebody starts, initially luck will favor them. I feel this is a beginner's luck for Rahul Gandhi, and let us see how he is going to perform effectively in the leadership. In Rajasthan he won, but 2019 elections are going to be very tough elections, even for Congress. Let us see what will happen. This is not a platform to comment on politics. Next thing, understanding the HPV vaccine risk. Understanding the HPV vaccine risk. Human papilloma virus for cervical cancer in adult girls. You should know cervical cancer, human papilloma virus. Government is trying to promote this vaccine, but the thing is, they have many side effects for this vaccine. They have many side effects for this vaccine. Human papilloma virus. And the last article today is mixing work with study. Mixing work with study. The recent ESSER report, Annual Survey on Education report, given by NGO called Pradham. Pradham and NGO which gave the recent ESSER report gave many facts. The report is between the children 14 to 18 years old, and they have collected the data from 24 various states and they have given the report. In this report they said 14.4% of the children are out of schools between 14 to 18 and 60% of them are in work, are engaged in some form of work. Only around 5% are learning vocational courses. Only around 5% of them are learning some vocational courses. If they are not interested or if they cannot read regular education, let them train them in vocational education. But in India, the support for vocational education is missing. In India, the support for vocational education is missing. If not regular education, apart from regular academics, vocational education should also be given a priority. And the title of this report is Beyond Basics. Beyond Basics. These are the important current affairs.